Well, good morning, friends. Devin with Keller Williams here. I'm excited. I'm still here in Vegas at the Luxor. I am ready for the final day of breakouts and classes at our family reunion. And I wanted to get on here as your unofficial coach and give you today's conversation. And today's conversation comes from a conversation I had yesterday with an agent at our family reunion who is, they've been in the business for about 8 years. And they've done a great business. They've done 8 million, right, in a market where their average sale price is less than 300,000. So they're a fantastic agent. They've done a great job. They are building a great business, and they told me that they feel that this year has been the toughest year for them yet. And I think the biggest reason why is because we're saturated, right? Think about the market as a whole. Think about how many real estate agents there are. Think about how many real estate agents got in the business between 2020 and 2024. A lot. So we've got a lot of real estate agents in the business. We've got a lot of realtors in the business. And every one of those agents, the average agent, I think, sold 5.3 homes last year. Obviously, right, the pool is going to get smaller if units are down and there's more agents in the pool. So what most agents are faced with today, and what I'm hearing quite often, is that it's oversaturated and it's tough to stand out in a market where everybody thinks of us as the same. When in reality, we know this: not every plumber is created equal. Not every electrician is created equal. Not every doctor is created equal. Well, guess what, friends? Not every realtor is created equal either. And this is why it's so important for you to strategize, to get into a position where you understand your specific value to your clients. The agents I talk to that have no idea what their value is are the ones selling 5.3 homes or less per year. Most of them are selling one, right? The agents that understand who they are, how they provide value, and how they help their people win are the ones crushing it in today's market. Because, friends, there's nothing tough about this market. All it is skill, knowledge, and expertise, right? Skill, knowledge, expertise. And I'd venture to say one more: your energy around the market. Because, friends, this isn't a bad market. If we look at historical data, if we look at what's actually happening, we look at inventory, we look at sales, we look at volume, we look at average sale price. Well, friends, this market mimics 2018, which was one of the best real estate markets ever before COVID hit and all the craziness happened, and all you had to do was breathe to sell a house. Well, friends, that time's gone. It's gone. And a lot of agents are acting just like buyers right now and freaking out over the interest rate being at 6-7%. Oh my goodness. Friends, this is real estate. This is the market. This is normalcy. This is exactly what we want. This is exactly where we want to be, because this is going to force our industry to level up. This is going to force our people to do the job, to learn new skills, to be the people they need to be, because their people hired them to be the professional. So, friends, here's a few key tips that you could take away to just go start standing out, to start being different, to start knowing how you can take care of your clients at such a level that you never have to worry about what type of market you're in. Number one, I've already touched on this. Understand your specific value. Friends, writing a CMA is not a specific value. Anybody can do that. Zillow can do that for you, right? That's not a specific value. What might be a specific value, and this one's simple: oh my gosh, I actually answer and pick up my phone. I had a conversation with another agent who's building a team 2 days ago, and their biggest complaint was that agents don't pick up the phone for them while they're trying to show the properties to their clients who want to buy them. Well, if they're not answering the phone for the agent partner that's helping them to sell the property, how often do you think they're picking up the phone for you? For the client, right? And, that's an important thing. So number one piece of advice: pick up your phone. Have conversations with people. create value in their eyes in the fact that they're hiring you. By the way, they're paying you to be the person they need. Tip number 2, get active on social media. Okay, I'm gonna say it, and this isn't for all of you. Okay, I know some of you do a great business and you're not on social media, and in today's age, when 90% or more of people find their home online, you need some sort of online presence, right? Especially dependent upon your market and where you are. If you live like where I live, and we've got beautiful mountains, beautiful lakes, beautiful hiking trails, amazing sunsets. If you've got these things, why wouldn't we want to show them off? Why wouldn't we want to create opportunities for people and show the value we can bring from the areas we service? This is an opportunity for you. And even if it's not that, friends, I'm a firm believer that if you're not telling your story, someone else is, right? I've been oh gosh, I'm going to say the word. I've been a victim of that. If you're not telling your story, someone else is. I'm sure you've been a victim of that, right? If you're not telling your story, someone else is. So friends, if nothing else, get online, get a presence, whether it be a website, social media, TikTok, Facebook, even just a MailChimp email platform, something. Because you have to tell your story. You have to create the value proposition to the people that want to hire you. You have to separate yourself from the industry. That's how you're going to win. And number 3, friends, I touched on this yesterday a little bit with the self-talk, and I want to hit on it again. You need to be in the biggest growth mindset possible. Can I tell you a secret? If you're out there saying that the market sucks, or that it's a down market, or it's this, it's that, and you're just constantly negative, well, how do you think people are going to react to you? If you're out there complaining about clients on social media, or you're out there complaining about clients to other clients, well, congratulations. You just made it known to every client, every future possible client of yours, that that's how you're going to treat them. Nobody wants to work with negative Nancy. Friends, this is how you know I only shoot once. I don't take takes. This is just my authentic thoughts to you. I just said something really weird. And nobody wants to work with negative Nancy. They want to work with that positive, that upbeat person, because that's what people crave. And by the way, that's how we move forward. Friends, we don't move forward by looking back and just woe is me, right? We move forward by looking back and saying, okay, I loved it. It went that way. How can I make it better? How can I change it next time? Or that went so great. How can I duplicate and multiply that next time? That's where you win. Friends, when you put that energy out to people, that positive, upbeat, focused, growth energy, and you're focused on growth and being the best version of you, those people will flock to you. And the reason is, everybody in the world wants to be the best version of themselves. The challenge is they have no idea how to do it. Friends, if you could do that for people, and you could be the growth mindset, and you can share the good conversations, share the wins, share the focused effort of growth with your people, you'll never not have business. Friends, this is today's conversation tip, realtors, real estate agents. I hope this helps you. I am loving becoming your unofficial coach, and I will see you again very soon. See you later. Bye.